Today, we're flying the most luxurious first class seat in the world, which includes a 4-course dining experience with unlimited caviar, as many glasses of a $300 bottle of champagne as you'd like, and the most comfortable bedding you'll find in the skies. Our journey today will take us 5 hours from Miami to Bogota on a brand new route, making this the best way to fly to South America. Now, this experience would normally cost over $3,000, but stick around to the end of the video where I'll explain how I booked this entire experience for just over $100. So welcome to Emirates First Class with Mark. Starting off our journey today in Miami Airport, where Emirates has recently launched their brand new 5th Freedom route to Bogota. As you can see, there are very few people in line, so check-in was an absolute breeze with a separate line for first class passengers. Our gate today was situated at the very end of the terminal, so we did get a really great look at our Emirates Boeing 777-300 that we'll be flying today. But before we board our flight today, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Level 8 Luggages. Level 8 is a premium luggage brand with some of the most modern designs in the entire market. I have with me their Hygient carry-on, which has a polycarbonate shell and aluminum frame. This luggage has these very pleasing soft release handles along with aluminum corner protectors to protect the case. There's 2 TSA approved locks instead of zippers, and here's some quick ASMR for you. On one side, you'll find both a dry wet pocket and a mesh pocket to better organize your things. On the other, you'll find the Hygient's Y-shaped tie-down straps to help compress your clothes so you can pack more for your trip. So if you're interested in Level 8 or any of their luggages, feel free to scan this QR code right here or click the link at the top of the description down below. Now, let's get to the flight. When boarding this flight, as soon as they saw that my ticket was first class, the chief purser escorted me over to my seat, which was a great initial touch to the service. And here's a look at our seat today. So welcome to Emirates First Class, where the initial impression is, this is insane. The level of luxury and space that you have here, from the golden marble accents to all the little details included. You get your own minibar, first of all, and then the screen itself is massive. The service has been top-notch so far. They immediately came in and gave you champagne, asked for what you wanted for your lunch service, which, yes, will include caviar later on. It has just been phenomenal. There's a reason why Emirates First Class is as legendary in the industry as it is, so let's get to it. My first of many glasses of champagne today would be a glass of Veuve Clicquot, and shortly after that, the crew also handed out hot towels, which I am a huge fan of. So, starting off our seat tour, here's a quick look at the seat itself, which was super comfortable, and then tucked away, you'll also find the beddings for your flight. Now, most of the time when I film a closing door, I speed up the footage, but for the first time, this is the real-time speed of the closing door, which is pretty quick. Here's the tablet that you'll use in order to control your screen, and then of course, Emirates' famous minibar that every first class seat has with various waters and snacks. Then, with the tray table, it's really hard to capture on camera how big this thing is. Here's my hand for reference, but even then you don't get a true sense of size. Directly in front of you, you'll have a vanity mirror with different skincare products that you can use, and a really cool touch and something that you can bring home is this Emirates notebook and Emirates pen that you can use on the flight or take with you. Underneath the screen, you'll find your headphones and then some magazines and the safety card as well. In first class, there's actually no overhead bins, so right underneath the screen is where you're going to put all of your things for the flight. You'll have an air nozzle, one on each side of your seat, and then for the lighting, you have a reading light right above you, and then this little lamp that you can also toggle on and off as well. So unfortunately, because of weather, we are currently grounded To be honest with you, I'm not necessarily angry about that, and now I get to just enjoy the seat while the thunderstorm rolls through. After about an hour on the ground, they ran out of the bottle of Veuve Clicquot, so the crew actually served Dom Perignon 2013 even before we got into the skies, which was great. And once the majority of the storm had passed, the safety video began and we pushed back from the gate. Here is a gorgeous view of Miami in a post-storm glow, and finally, we were off. Very quickly after we reached cruising altitude, the crew came around and gave out my two favorite things in the world, Dom Perignon 2013 once again, and of course, warm nuts. Emirates has the exclusive right to serve Dom Perignon 2013, which retails at $300 a bottle. Now, let's take a look at our menu, which is this massive leather-bound book. We have our caviar service and then our appetizers to start. Then here are our main course options as well. You can get various side dishes and various dessert options as well. So it is a full 4-course menu, which I'm super excited about. We'll start our 4-course menu today with Emirates' signature. This is Emirates' signature caviar service, which I did confirm with the flight attendants is unlimited caviar, obviously as long as they don't, run out on the flight. Then with all the accompaniments that come with it, including onions and grated egg and sour cream, etc. So let's try it out. This serving of caviar is the same size as my fist. In this B-roll that you're watching right now, it looks like I know what I'm doing. I am absolutely just pretending right now. I have no clue what's going on. I won't even lie to you guys. Before this flight, I thought, oh, why is everyone so crazy about caviar? It's definitely overhyped. I take every statement back that I've ever made. I get it. It's worth the hype. And then, shamelessly, it was so good that I got a second portion of caviar. For course number 2, I chose the Arabic meze, which is the signature dish of Emirates, which includes things like avocado edamame hummus, baba ganoush, and a bunch of other dips and accompaniments. So let's dig in as well. So the appetizer was fantastic. Definitely the highlights were the avocado edamame hummus, and what I learned was muhammar, which is grinded up walnuts with spices on it. Oh, to die for, folks. Okay, I am absolutely getting full, but for the 3rd course of our flight today, I got the Arabic mixed grill, which includes lamb kebabs, lamb chops, potato wedges, and much, much more. So let's dig right in. I just want to say it smells delicious. It's fantastic. I am just getting absolutely so full right now. Very surprisingly, the lamb chop is actually my least favorite of everything I've had so far, just because it's definitely well done. And I know you can't make a perfect lamb chop 40,000 feet in the sky, but it is a little tough for me. And finally, for dessert, I chose the chocolate marble cheesecake with the berry compote. They really need to start asking how many Michelin stars that Emirates has. There's a reason why Emirates has set the standard for first class for all of these years, so well done. To round off the lunch service, you get your choice of various gourmet chocolates and a hot towel once again. Okay, so with the meal service complete, let's talk about some of the amenities that you get on this flight flying first class. To be honest with you, It's kind of a lot. So first off, you get this Emirates tote bag, which is definitely a thicker material, aka you actually use this outside of the flight. Then you're gonna get an amenity kit, which has tons of different toiletries and things you could actually use during your travels. You'll get a pair of slippers that you can use both on the flight and obviously once you're home. And finally, I am so excited for this, you get first class pajamas that you get to take home with you. Now, these are supposed to be really interesting, a hydrating you type of pajamas that help keeps your skin moisturized while you sleep. Let's do a quick bathroom tour, try it on, and let's see if they actually work. To start our bathroom tour, I was pretty disappointed with the size. It was a regular sized bathroom, nothing special about it. There is some colognes and perfumes that you can use with some hand towels. In these small drawers, you have more hand towels. A great little touch was down here, there were sanitary products that you can use. And then on the other side of the sink, there are dental kits that you can bring with you and moisturizers. There's some tissues, your regular sized mirror, and then you get a full-sized body mirror right behind you. So switching into my pajamas, they were super comfortable. And here's our Emirates First Class seat in lie flat mode, which yes, was ridiculously comfortable. The flight attendants were nice enough to set up the bedding in seat 1 Kilo, which was the seat right in front of me, while I kept all my stuff back in seat 2 Kilo, where I've been the majority of this flight. I am talking even hotel level quality when it comes to this bedding, okay? This pillow, yes, this passes the fluff meter. Then this blanket right over here, super thick. This is actually very much comforter level, and then they put this almost memory foam on top of your seat to add an extra layer of comfort. Oh, spectacular. I have about 30 minutes before we start our final descent, so let's take a quick nap. After that quick 30-minute nap, it was time to get up and get changed back into my normal clothes. But first, here's a quick look at the automated windows that you have, which was a really great feature to have in this seat. And the final incredible part of this flight is the crew will come around and take a Polaroid photo of you and give you a signed card as a souvenir gift of your experience. At the beginning of the video, I did promise to explain exactly how I booked this over $3,000 flight for just $100. So I used 60,000 Emirates Skywards miles and about $105 in taxes and fees in order to book this flight. Now, the great part is this route from Miami to Bogota specifically is not super competitive for essentially any of the cabin classes. So it's really easy for me to grab this first class seat, actually just 3 weeks from departure, so that's how I booked this flight. Before I wrap this video, I wanted to give a huge kudos to the crew who have been so friendly, so attentive. This is genuinely one of the best airline crews that I have ever had on any of my flights, so huge thank you, well done to the Emirates crew on this flight. I hope you enjoyed this review of Emirates First Class. If you want to check out some of the other incredible business or first class flights that I've flown on this channel, feel free to check either of these two videos out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in those videos.